Hi, I'm John. This is my show, An American Scheme, where I'm proving that Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's actual mother. And the part of my story that I actually like the most, that I think is just so super important, is that Billie Jean has been found. Billie Jean has been named as Diana Ross. But to understand that Diana Ross is Billie Jean, you actually have to understand the song of Billie Jean, and you have to look at the lyrics in a different way. You have to actually understand the mind of Michael Jackson and the creative artist of what he actually was and what he did with the song. And then when you actually can look back at the words, you'll see that it's really simply understood, and it's explained through the understanding that Diana Ross is Billie Jean. The song Billie Jean is about Billie Jean Diana Ross informing Michael Jackson that she was his real mother when Michael Jackson's about 10 years old and living in Diana Ross's house after the Jackson 5 signed to Motown and moved to Los Angeles, and there's a period of time where they're staying in Diana Ross's house, okay? And she informs Michael at that time that she's his real mother. That's what the song Billie Jean's actually about, and there is no doubt about it. So I'm going to show you in this video, I'm going to show you 7 connections that are directly connected to Diana Ross and the Billie Jean, name of Billie Jean, and into the Billie Jean character from the song and stuff, right? So let's go ahead and get into this. So this one here is super important. And it's like, when I look at Diana Ross right there, it's like, man, do I see Michael Jackson. It's like, and it's not just her appearance, it's her whole mannerisms, the way she acts, the frame of her body. It's so overwhelmingly, it's like blatantly out. This is how my story all started, was I was watching this movie about 6 months after Michael Jackson died. And the reason I saw this movie is because after Michael Jackson died, that hurt me. That was a big thing that happened in my life. After Michael Jackson died, what I did is I started watching the classic movie channel, the Turner Classic Movies. I started watching these classic movies because I knew Michael was fond of movie history, you know? So I started watching all these old movies and learning about the old actors and stuff, like Elizabeth Taylor, you know, and Gene Kelly. Okay, so I started watching those movies. I started learning about them. And it gave me a better understanding of, like, Michael Jackson and his appreciation for these old artists and stuff, and the movie artistry and stuff, and all that stuff like that. So that's actually why I started watching the old movies, was because Michael Jackson had passed away, and through watching the classic movies, I felt this connection. But because of that, and this is like how life works, God works in mysterious ways. Because of that led me to watching the movie Lady Sings the Blues, which I had never seen before. And when I'm watching the movie Lady Sings the Blues, I actually had a vision of when I was seeing Diana Ross, because she's younger in this. So this would be like, you're thinking her appearance is very similar to the Michael Jackson in the early 80s, which would be more of that would be like the image. If I was going to place an image on Michael Jackson, I would place the image from the 80s, you know, like Thriller era. Like maybe a little after Off the Wall, but in really more like the Thriller era. The Thriller era image of Michael Jackson to me is like, that's the best image for Michael Jackson, right? So when I think about Michael Jackson, that's the image that I put in my head, okay? So, and Diana Ross is young in this movie, so she has more of that appearance of aligning to that Thriller image and stuff, right? So when I saw this movie and I was watching Diana Ross and her singing up there and stuff, and then I literally saw Michael Jackson. It turned. I was not seeing Diana Ross anymore. I was literally seeing Michael Jackson. And because of that, because I had known so much about the history, that's what actually got me to ask the question, wait, could Diana Ross possibly be Michael Jackson's mother? Is that what that whole connection was about? You know, and so this is, like I said, I started this investigation about 6 months after Michael Jackson passed away. And so here we are. You know, we're this far down the road now, and I've done this incredible investigation, and it's undeniable. And I just have so much stuff. I'm overwhelmed with evidence and things I can link up and show you. But this is going to be more like a fun video. I'm going to show you some of the direct things that link up specifically to Billie Jean, because it's so important and stuff. And I'm going to show you the massive, overwhelming amounts of evidence and stuff that links this stuff up. It's like, it can't be a coincidence. And it's not a coincidence because it's blatantly, I'm explaining this stuff. That's how I get to find this stuff. All this stuff like that, okay? So this is Diana Ross in that movie, Lady Sings the Blues. So this would be the first origin where Michael would have got the origin of the name Billie for Billie Jean.
Billie Holiday. Billie Holiday, that's my name.
Okay, Billie. One of the girls...
Okay, Billie. I mean, just looking at her, I mean, she's so Michael Jackson and stuff, right? So the Billie Holiday, you know? And okay, Billie, that's the origin for the name Billie, because the first line of the song Billie Jean is, she was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. Okay, that's what Billie Jean is. Because Michael Jackson knew Diana Ross as a singing star, but at the time when he's living in her house, she's filming this movie, Lady Sings the Blues. So at the time when she informs him that she's his real mother, she's more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. And you go look at Diana Ross, this is the first movie that she's filming at that time, so she's becoming an actress. She's not the star of which Michael Jackson had grown up knowing who Diana Ross of the Supremes was, you know, but then just think about the reality in your real life. You're Michael Jackson, you're part of the Jackson 5, right? You signed to Motown, you go live in LA. Next thing you know, Diana Ross is telling you she's your mother. I mean, like, can you believe that shit? That's what happened. That's what actually happened to Michael Jackson. It's like, and he wanted to explain it because he couldn't tell the world, so what he did is he used the tools he had. What is the tools that he had? He was gifted as an artist. He used his gift to explain his pains and his real life story. And it's Billie Jean. It's his masterpiece work. There's just no doubt about it that Billie Jean is Michael Jackson's masterpiece work. So then this is Michael Jackson and Diana Ross in The Wiz. Okay? So that's them in The Wiz. Everybody understands. They did that movie together. And then this is Michael Jackson in Billie Jean, the Billie Jean video. And if you can see, it's got the path, but see, the Billie Jean song, it's about Michael being told by Diana Ross that she's his real mother, that he's not a Jackson. So Michael's like living in this nightmare dream world of what is the reality of his life. So what he's representing is that this is like The Wizard of Oz, but it's not a beautiful story. It's not a dream. It's not a dreamland, a good dream. This is a nightmare, and this is why it's all dark. That's why the path is dark. So like in The Wiz, he's with his mom in The Wiz, and he's showing The Wiz. But then he shows this like The Wizard of Oz, but it's a dark world because the true story of the Billie Jean is about Michael being abandoned as a child. That's what this is referencing here. So there's your direct connection to The Wiz, to the Billie Jean video. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so this is Michael Jackson at Motown 25 doing his Billie Jean performance, okay? The shirt that he's got on there is the same shirt that him and Diana both wore, identical outfits when he's doing this performance of Diana Ross and they sing Rock With You and stuff. So the shirt in which Michael and Diana wore identical outfits, like were they ever in their lives like dressed identically? Like probably not. You know, you probably can't find them identically dressed in the same exact matching outfit, right? So Michael takes that shirt, like I said, Michael wore that shirt, and that's the actual shirt that he's wearing on the Motown 25 Billie Jean performance. It's that shirt. So directly connecting the Billie Jean performance directly connects right to Diana Ross. Now, this is the wannabe starting something, which is like a thing when people talk about Billie Jean being some groupie. Okay, so she's just some groupie, right? That's claiming that Michael's the father of her child, and he's claiming that these Billie Jeans had done this to his brothers. That they're always saying that their brothers are the fathers of their children. So Michael Jackson, I think it's pretty safe to say that Michael doesn't like that Billie Jean. He doesn't like those women that are like that. They're scandalous, negative types of people. He doesn't like them. But for some reason, Michael honors that Billie Jean in another song too. It's not just the Billie Jean song. He honors the naming of this Billie Jean character in Wanna Be Starting Something. And it says, Billie Jean is always talking when nobody else is talking, telling lies and rubbing shoulders, so they called her mouth a motor mouth from Motown. A motor mouth is a Motown mouth. And that's Diana Ross, because she's the one always talking when nobody else is talking. This is Diana Ross. She does what she wants. She tells lies and she's rubbing shoulders, so they called her mouth the motor. This is way too way too personal. And it's too expressive of this character of Billie Jean to be just some random person who Michael doesn't like at all, you know, but he's going to honor her in another song where he's making sure that you know that this Billie Jean character is a significant person in his life. And he links Billie Jean to a motor to Motown. That's a Motown mouth. That's directly connecting Billie Jean again to Diana Ross. Let's see what we got here. And we go. Okay, this is in the Billie Jean video, right here on this billboard. It says Louisa. Okay, this is the Billie Jean video. Here's the billboard, so the one name, Louisa. Then you go here. When you look up, there's a book called The Story of Louisa. And the author it's a person by the name of Diana Ross. Now, it's not actually Diana Ross, but the author of the book, The Story of Louisa, is authored by Diana Ross. It's authored by somebody by the name of Diana Ross, directly connecting Diana Ross to that billboard of Louisa. Directly connecting. Diana Ross is now directly connected, inserted into the Billie Jean video. This is Mary Wilson describing at the time that they were developing the name for the Supremes, okay? And what she's going to say is that there was a secretary at Motown, and her name was Billie Jean Brown, and she's the one that actually handed the Supremes the name. There's 3 names on it, and one of them was the Supremes. So the person who handed them the piece of paper that had the 3 names listed on it, and one of them being the Supremes, her name's Billie Jean. So you've got a Billie Jean directly connected to Diana Ross in the development of the naming of the band, the Supremes.
As our families, our friends, our neighbors, church, wherever we were, we say, we got to change our name. What do you suggest? So we got names from everybody.
This secretary there named Billie Jean Brown wrote down a couple of 3 names. And Florence saw Supremes, and it stood out. It was different than the other.
Okay, so there you got Billie Jean, the naming of a person named Billie Jean, and it's like, okay, now this is one that was like, well, Michael Jackson wasn't specifically, you would think, well, would Michael Jackson specifically know that secretary? Like, was she still working there when Michael came around Motown? We don't know that, but it's so integral of a moment in history about the naming of the Supremes that I think it's very likely to say that Michael Jackson would have come across this story at some time to hear that there was the secretary was named Billie Jean. And that's the whole name, Billie Jean. You've got in the same room, when they're naming of the Supremes, so like in the same room with the Supremes, you have a woman named Billie Jean who gave them the names, It's like, so that's a real interesting one. Okay, let's go to, now, what I'm going to show you here is, this one's actually like, it's kind of 2 parts. I'm going to show you 2 pieces, but it's related to the song. There's like 2 verses, but it's together. So I'm going to show you 2 different clips and that will explain. Okay, so we've got that in here. Okay, so I'm going to show you 2 different clips now, which will explain this line of the song here. Okay, so this is in the song Billie Jean. Okay, so it says, he's talking about Billie Jean here, right? And it says, she came and stood right by me, just a smell of sweet perfume. Okay, this is Diana Ross on the David Letterman show. And like I says, she came and stood right by me. It shows that the woman's in charge. She came and stood right by me. This woman just came and stood right by me. And then the smell of sweet perfume. So without telling you her name, he's just giving you a very descriptive description of something, the significance about this person is that she smells a sweet perfume and she has the power to come and stand right by me. So this is David Letterman, Diana Ross on the David Letterman show. Listen what he says.
Well, I have just a couple of comments. First of all, that was wonderful. You sound great, you look great, and the band, the orchestra, that was very exciting for us. You smell wonderful.
You smell wonderful, okay? The smell of sweet perfume. Okay, you smell wonderful. This is what happens when Diana Ross comes and sits by you, like here, comes and stands by you. You smell wonderful, just like Michael said. She came and stood right by me. Just the smell of sweet perfume. That's what happened. Diana Ross would come up to you and you would just be overwhelmed with how good she smells, because that was common. That's what Diana Ross is part of, like her mystique is what she's known for, is she would always make sure she smelled really good. It's the way that she attracts men and it's her persona. It's totally like Diana Ross. It's like when he's saying the sweet perfume, he's specifically like, that's Diana Ross he's talking about. And you can see like the same way David Letterman spoke about Diana. He's like, you sound great, you smell wonderful. You know, because that's what happens when she comes and sits by you. You're going to smell, it's just, the smell of sweet perfume. It's Diana Ross is what he's talking about. Okay, so then the next line of the song. This happens much too soon. She called me to her room. Okay, so then we go to, okay, so this happens much too soon. She calls me to her room. Like, that's what I'm saying, is that this song Billie Jean is about Diana Ross calling Michael Jackson to her room and telling Michael Jackson that she was his real mother. And why does it happen much too soon? Because Michael's only about 10 years old at the time he's living at her house. These volumes, some of them are high and some are low, so I'm having to go up and down. So here we go.
When I was little, I used to stay with Diana Ross. Me and my brothers, we stayed with her for years.
Okay. When I was little, I used to stay with Diana Ross. This happened much too soon. She called me to her room. He just told you. When I was little, me and my brothers stayed with Diana Ross. That's so he's in her house. That's why she has the ability to walk right up to Michael. Okay. She came and stood right by me because she's in charge. It's her house. She's an older woman. Michael's just a kid. She came and stood right by me. The smell of sweet perfume, totally descriptive of Diana Ross. This happens much too soon. She calls me to her room. Michael's just about 10 years old at that time when this happens. That's why it happens much too soon, because Michael's like, this happens much too soon. It's not that he's having sex with the woman. It's that he finds out that he's not a Jackson. And then he had to deal with that. From that point of his life, he had to live the rest of his life knowing the true story. So that was a lot for him to have to deal with. So it's like, this happened much too soon. She could have told him later on in life, you know, he might have been able to, he probably would have been able to handle it better if she would have told him, like when he was 18, when he was an adult, if she would have told him the truth, something like that. But no, she hit him as soon as she had her opportunity, because that's it. That's why Michael's in her house, is because she wants that opportunity to take Michael to her room, and she wants to tell him the truth. Then that's what Billie Jean's all about. And you can see the corresponding evidence lines up perfectly with what I'm saying. That Diana Ross is Billie Jean. That the song is about Diana Ross informing Michael Jackson that she was his real mother when Michael's about 10 years old and he's living in her house. This happens much too soon. She calls me to her room. And the next line, Billie Jean's not my lover. How many times has he got to tell you that this woman's not his lover? So what happened in the room? He tells you something happened in the room. This happened much too soon. He says something happened in the room. What happened? When he's proclaiming, he's telling you over and over, she's not my lover. So what's all that? What happened in the room then? If this Billie Jean character, why is Michael's telling you, yeah, I was in the room with her, something happened, but no, she's not my lover? Well, you know, and then the line that everybody's confused of is all you have to do is understand the next line is that she's just a girl who claims that I am the one, but the kid is not my son. That Diana Ross says all of that to Michael, and this is what screws him all up. Diana Ross tells Michael, she's just a girl who claims that I'm the one. It's Diana Ross tells Michael, Michael, you're the one. You're the love child of me and Smokey Robinson and stuff. But then Diana Ross also says the next line. It's not Michael saying the next line. It's not Michael saying the kid is not my son. Diana Ross says she's a girl who claims that I'm the one. She tells Michael, you're the one. But then she says, but you're not my son, because the lie has become the truth. And you're actually a Jackson now, and you're going to remain with the Jacksons, and you're going to live with the Jacksons. You're officially a Jackson. The lie has become the truth. Diana told him, Diana says that whole line. She's just a girl who claims that I'm the one, but the kid is not my son. That's what she went in the room and told him. She went in the room and told him, you're the one, but you also have to remain a Jackson. So she embraces Michael at that time, and she rejects him again. And then Michael that's what happened much too soon, because he's only 10 years old. Now he's got to deal with this whole situation of what's going on. And it's like, just to the fans out there, do you understand that Michael Jackson's an artist, or don't you? If you understand that he's an artist, then you need to understand what art is about and understand that these people, what an artist means is that he's able to perform his craft on a higher level than basically anybody else. There's very few people that are able to perform at that high level, their craft at that high of a level. He's a real artist. Is Michael Jackson an artist or not? Or is he just a pop star? I mean, that's it. You people that think Billie Jean is the Billie Jean of what you think it's about, well, that's just some pop star writing a stupid song about some groupies, you know? That's what you people. But if Michael Jackson's an artist, then he was able to layer into that song the trueness of his real life experience, but deceive the public so easily by just covering it up and saying, oh, this is about some groupie, and the public just doesn't understand anything because your minds don't work like an artist does. That's why you were never able to understand Michael Jackson's actual artistic ability and the incredible genius artwork, a piece of art of what he did, his mastercraft performance of what he did, and the telling of the song and the dance of the song and the video, the whole thing, the Billie Jean, Michael Jackson's mastercraft performance.